Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word, such an inspiring message.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh, how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our Savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our allegiance reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Is it you? No? It is hard to... If the pawn, are you the one then? Speak up, you good-for-nothing pawns. Which of you is it? Is it you? No? It is hard to say. Ah, it must be you. You've got an arrogant look about you. Are you the one then? Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
I'd kick just about anywhere.
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
I can't go on like this.
You're up to play about. Get a move on.
I'll not stick my head where it would get cut off. Townspeople depend on me.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer.
Townspeople depend on me.
I sleep like a log tonight.
My abilities here. Or to polish up my gear for tomorrow. Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Time for you to get to work.
Do it all over again. Can't work as late as I...
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
My knees have been acting up of late.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap over all that.
My patience...
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
In there. You're not done yet.
This is more than I think I'll stand for this.
Fill the box.
No, the damn thing's been awoken.
You battle fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
But should the battle turn dire, keep in mind that you do have recovery methods. Boulders, barrels, and the like make effective weapons for melee combatants.
Can't stand this.
When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend
Are you unharmed?
Make ready. You move to intercept.
Concerning!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here!
Quickly!
this way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
Master Joe, that is the only path.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn.
Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! Spreading away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighbouring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength lacking, buy the curative or have a bit of green. When one of the fiends comes, let the guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. Random attacks are more destructive but will leave you vulnerable, so seize your chance to land one the moment the enemy flinches. Do not let yourself be swarmed by enemies in number. Best to draw them away from the horde and pick them off one by one. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Rid us ere long. Sovereign's duties. The dragon's rears its ugly. Where are you going? I'll not force you. I'd at least like a word.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? The pawns. They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
We pawns are travellers of not only this world, but myriad others with which we can connect. As your loyal pawn, my duty is to accompany you and use what I learn in these other realms to... I shall be with you every step of the way, and I hope to put my knowledge and experiences to good use on your behalf.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as look, I suppose we'll save any further questions. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep...
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the Riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude. By their power have we crossed into this world. And when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fates chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of... Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
This looks as good.
Hoy there! You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find... Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up... You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer. Aye, being armed. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings.
Sometimes I wonder if it is quiet.
Never should have taken.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Oh, I don't need this right now.
It's obvious, ain't it?
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker. Mayhap, if I hang about, someone will buy it.
I'd rather not force it if I can avoid it.
Legs as stiff as boards.
Ain't nothing but trouble lurking here.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. My pa always used to say, aye, being armed, you should stop by the inn in Melve if you...
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
It's quiet about. I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. It's good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Do come again.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me, sir.
Things here, no one stepped in it.
Suppose I'd better be heading home.
Fancy a gander?
Hail! You a soldier? Twould be a surprise to see you arrive, and we've had to start sending out new recruits to Coldham.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will.
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area?
This is the first I'm hearing. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Britain gets the word, as they say. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still revere, not master. Naught shall befall you while I am here.
This battle couldn't come on first time. Our approach our beach is a swift one. If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
Get down here!
Too fast for you. Caught unawares? I'll never be so careless.
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me. Ingredients are plentiful hereabout.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. I suppose I ought to help you, but don't make a habit of this.
So, the path splits here.
What are we tarrying for? Onward, I say! If you can weather a harpy assault unaided, shall we hasten to Sir Ricardo's rescue? A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
The van...
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Don't we have a report to make, Master? What would you do without me, Arisen? So, we finally arrived.
Hail, friend. Many thanks for aiding Ricardo.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back.
It was a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
I've a thought to share myself. Something to note, none of our number are trained in the healing arts.
All there! Faster! Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Hey, Lord, to save those. A material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Would it not be best to enlist the aid of a mage in our travels, Master?
Frankly, I'd feel much safer.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it. Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work. My magics are accurate. If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. I can guide you there if you wish.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate.
Pitiable Arisen.
Well met.
Well, it takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent else.
Shackled by a foul curse, robbed of all men. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
That's it. I've had enough. Retreat!
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me.
Thank goodness. Howie, this is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldiers. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life. She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes... Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vacation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts, magic. Mages can cast a wide array of... However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might... Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. 'Tis entirely... But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd go...
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
A fine vocation, and one no doubt chosen for better unison among our party.
We shall meet our foe.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
Who might have the answers we need? Should we ask around?
Mayhaps it's time I went looking for it. That place close to my ears. Yeah, the quarters of the school.
We're done for.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I first and foremost, with my thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I would fain aid.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy. Here, use this fire to ignite our foes.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermont. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. As to regardless, we will not invite one's trust.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it.
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
If you need that destroyed, I'm your pawn. Shall I assist?
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the law.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, if the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim... All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
A decent spot to make camp, assuming there are no monsters about.
Better to rest while we're here than lament our weariness later.
everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. It's rampant.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Shall we make them rue their own impatience?
Give no quarter!
Very well, I must.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Masterfully done!
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Pray, cast that magic again. What's most useful?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Leaving already? Bother. I'm just getting warmed up.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
What's this? We're trapped. A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
But see, my foe is unbalanced. Let us finish this. Bring the beat down. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. Quite big, invincible.
Do not falter. Take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail.
We know.
This brute has quite the temper. Reckless abundance makes her easy to work. It is very bad, but this time seems well suited to our fancy.
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another force arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling. We could summon one.
Do let me know if you're in need of aid.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
My magics are at your disposal. Master, goblins.
Good work! That's worth celebrating.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding it. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, yet not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her game. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?